Hello chatbots out there. Today in this video I'm just going to be telling you guys about what I got to on my day. So today I got ready for the day ahead and I had some toast and a cup of tea. My dad was at work, he got back from work and went off to bed, and my younger sister was at work and so was my older sister and my older brother and my younger brother. My mum got up and she was watching the tennis and I watched Active Bridge. Absolutely love Active Bridge, it's such a great show, and Corey and Naveed finally kissed. So happy about that. I've been wanting them to kiss for a long time now and I really hope they get together in the end. Such a great show, and I watched some other soap stuff like Hollyoaks, EastEnders, Elder Neighbours, and Corey, and some other soap stuff that's not anymore like Skins, Waterloo, Greenwich Hill, and Degrassi and some stuff like that. Watched some web series stuff and some vlogs and finds and some short films, some fan vids, and watched some multi-funded stuff and read some fanfic and some Marvel and DC comics. Worked on my book series and some new songs and some stories for my Dollar game, and read a bit of the 10th series of Fortune Friends book that I'm reading at the moment. Had a cup of tea and a sandwich for my lunch and watched the Simpsons movie. Absolutely love that film, always cracks me up every time. And watched some episodes of The Simpsons and the German holograms animated series that I'm watching at the moment, and watched some other web series stuff and some TV shows and films and some cartoons and some stop motion stuff like Chicken Run, and watched some episodes of Humans, Being Humans, Doctor Who, Supernatural and Tortured, and some other supernatural and sci-fi stuff, and watched True Blood and watched the originals and Wolfblood and some other vampire and werewolf stuff. I am absolutely obsessed with werewolves and vampires. Worked a bit on my book and tidied my office up from what I've been working on my book series and just some stories for my Dorchester game. Then I tidied my office up as it got in a bit of a mess as I was doing some illustrating for my book characters. Then I went upstairs and was tidying my office up a bit more on my dolls and doll stuff, and tidy my doll game show set. I've been filming and editing my dog show, and watching Dollhouse doll videos, and I did dolls and doll stuff of E.B. Alston Smith, and I did some Pillow doll stuff. Absolutely love Pillow dolls at the moment, obsessed with them. And I'm getting my new dolls later on. Can't wait to get those. And the Tom Grennan album comes out today. I'm so happy for him. He's such a great singer, and I can't wait to get that later on as well. And for my lunch, I had a salad and I watched some episodes of Golden Girls, Will and Grace, Big Brother 3, How I Met Your Mother, and What's Engagement, and some other comedy stuff. And watched some episodes of Birds of a Feather, April Hours, Still Open Hours, and watched some episodes of Fuller and Full House, and watched High School Musical 3 and 1, 2, 3, and had a High School Musical marathon with my younger sister. And I watched some episodes of Say Yes to the Dress, Cake Boss, British Bake Off, Cupcake Wars, and MasterChef, and some other cooking show stuff. I watched some episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race, America's Top Model, and some other competition stuff. I watched some voice auditions, exit auditions, and Britain's Got Talent auditions, and chatted to my mates on my group chat on Facebook, tweeted a bit and posted some Instagram photos, and watched today's Henry and Neighbours, and watched some stuff off Record, Beeps Up There, and Catch Up that I need to watch. And I went and did some doll photography and sorted out my beat up dolls and played with my own beat up doll. And I did some colouring pages, some word searches, and did some puzzles. And I played on Minecraft and COD, and on Minecraft on the DS, and on the Wii, and on Buzz, and some cards and board games like Monopoly, Ludo, Cheat Spoons, Jenga, and some other cards and board games with my siblings. And my younger brother got back from being at work and he went off on his Xbox, then went off to play football. And my older brother got back from work and he went off to the shops, and he got back and was just upstairs on his Xbox. And my mum was watching the tennis, and my dad got up and went off back to work. And then my younger sister got back from work and she went off to the pub. And my dad got back from work and he'd gone in to see my grandma, and then for tea we had a salad thing because it's too hot to eat anything warm really, or like too hot, so I just had a salad for my tea. And then I have just been working on my book a bit more, getting to a really good chapter of my book, and I played with my Brita doll and got my Britas all ready for me to sort out, and sorted all the hairs and outfits out and then put those away. And it's a doll talk with my doll house and my dolls, and my new dolls should be arriving in next week or a few days after, so I'm really looking forward to the 3 new dolls that I've ordered to come, so I can take some photos of those, and then I'll be able to upload those to my Instagram and Twitter and stuff, and I'll be able to show you guys the new dolls once they arrive. And also can't wait to get the Tom Grennan album and Panic Disco album, and I watched some Kylie Sugar tour clips and can't wait to see her in September, and listen to the Kylie Gold album. Absolutely love Music Institution. I love you. Such a beautiful song, and I really hope they do a music video for it. And I watched Gemma and the Holograms animated series, and watched the Tom and Jerry movie, the Drake and Josh movie, and Hannah Montana movie, and watched some episodes of Hannah Montana, Drake and Josh, the Liz McGuire show, and some other classic Disney and Nickelodeon shows and films, and watched some cartoons and some manga and anime stuff, and watched Sarah Jane Adventures, Doctor Who, Torchwood, Supernatural, Merlin Charmed, Humans, American Horror Story, and some other murder mystery and some horror and sci-fi and fantasy and crime drama stuff. I watched some episodes of The Bill and Hobby and Cartoon Doctors, and it was the 70th birthday of the NHS yesterday. Hopefully we all had a great day. NHS, you do so much for us, and it's very appreciative. And I watched some episodes of Glee, and listened to some Glee soundtracks. I listened to a bit of Panic Disco, Tom Grennan, Kylie Minogue, and a bit of McFly and Duran Duran. And me and my mum the other night started watching this documentary about Duran Duran. Absolutely love Duran Duran. They're such a great band. And listened to a bit of Duran Duran, worked on some new songs and played on my keyboard a bit, and my young sister's helping me learn some songs on the keyboard. Then I did some arts and craft, got in a bit of a mess, but that's all the part of the fun. I did some sticking of my scrapbook and some illustrating, working on some new characters for my book, and then did some fast signing and some arts and craft and some colouring pages. And I played on some game sites like Stardoll, Friv and iDressUp, and also played on Mario Kart on DS, and watched Sonic the Hedgehog and some other classic kids shows and animated shows, and watched some episodes of this fashion designing show, Project Runway, and I absolutely love it. Listened to a bit of Girls Aloud and a bit of Spice Girls, and watched the Spice Girls movie, which came out 21 years ago yesterday, and that is nuts. And I absolutely love that film, such a great film. And I watched some episodes of Good Luck Charlie, Jessie, and some other Disney show stuff. I watched a bit of That's the Raven and Raven's Home, the spin off to that, and I absolutely love it. And I watched Bugsy Malone, Moulin Rouge, and watched some other musical stuff, and really need to get The Greatest Showman on DVD because I haven't seen it yet, but I've listened to the soundtrack and it is amazing. I have been listening to it non-stop, and I listened to a bit of Madonna and Britney Spears and some other singers and bands, and listened to Ed Sheeran, and I had a bowl of cereal and watched some episodes of Wob On stuff and Will and Sunny stuff and Malik stuff and some other fandoms that I'm a part of, and read some fan vids, wrote some fanfic and watched some fan vids, and I watched Sex and the City, Gossip Girl, The Carrie Dives, and some other Teen Drama stuff, and can't wait for season 3 of Riverdale to start. I'm not sure when it starts yet, need to find that out, but there's been lots of speculation that it starts soon, so can't wait for the next season because it left off where Archie had been arrested, so can't wait to see what happens next. And I watched Penelope, Wild Child, Angfungs and Personal Room, Love Rosie, Centurions 1 and 2, and watched Love Simon, and watched Titanic and some other DVDs, and just had a good movie afternoon, just watching lots of films and just chilling and just enjoying some me time, having the house to myself, as my younger sister and brother had gone off to the pub. My older brother had rugby training, and then my mum and dad were just out the back looking after the new guinea pigs that my brother is going to be taking once him and his girlfriend find a place down in Cornwall. And so I just was upstairs just having a bit of me time, watching some films, sorting my dolls and dolls out and playing with my own Greedo doll, and then wrote a bit of my journal. And I'm now off to go finish off sorting my dolls and dolls out and get ready to do some filming editing of that. And I've been doing a bit of dollhouse DIY, sorting my dolls and dolls out, making moves for some new doll stuff, and I've got a few doll projects on the way. So yeah, it's going well, a lot of fun, and I hope you've all had a lovely day, and I shall see you soon with your vlog coming very soon. Bye!